Ronnie from ATG and AT Podcast back here talking more Halloween Ends news. And recently, Jason Blum tweeted, "I have seen Halloween Ends." And not less than a week later, it was reported that Halloween Ends would be having reshoots, 2 weeks worth of reshoots, which got the horror community a buzzing. New ending, new beginning, most likely just polishing some rough edges. But let's think about this for a second. We're not a channel that claims to have sources, so as far as I know, there's been no test screenings with audiences for Halloween Ends yet. So that means these reshoots are solely based on what Jason Blum witnessed or what he viewed when he watched Halloween Ends. Did he not like something in the movie? Obviously so, if they went back into reshoots. But what didn't he like? Now, this franchise, and I'm talking the Jason Blum Halloween franchise, has a history of going back and reshooting scenes that completely change the narrative of the movie. For example, Halloween 2018, the original ending did not test well with test audiences. So they changed it to what we have now, which is Laurie, Karen, and Allison all trapping Michael in the basement and burning the house down. So, what did Jason Blum see in Halloween Ends that he wants changed? Immediately, I want to say the ending was changed. That's immediately what I want to jump to in this. He must have not liked the way the ending felt, so he's ordering them to reshoot the ending. Let's look at this for a second. I don't put much stock in test screenings for audiences. First off, there's no research done for these test screenings. It's not like you're bringing in an audience full of Halloween fans. You're bringing in random fans there. And then you're taking advice from random fans who may not have any idea the history, the legacy of the characters. But that did not stop them from changing the first movie. Jason Blum had watched the first movie. The changes did not come to after the test screenings. Halloween Kills, you got to figure if they watched that movie, if test screenings went through for that movie, and I think they did, the biggest complaint would have been the hospital scene, but yet that scene stays in the movie. Jason Blum previewed Halloween Kills. He did not think the hospital scene should be cut out, or the majority of it cut out. Now, Halloween Ends. No test screenings that we know of, otherwise they would have been leaked already. Jason Blum watches the movie and we're into reshoots. Could it possibly be that he is making sure this movie is absolutely bulletproof when it hits theaters? Or could it most likely be he doesn't like the way the movie flows and there needs to be major changes? I understand that every movie has reshoots, but when it comes to this franchise and the anticipation that we have for this third movie and the hype that we're building ourselves for this movie, you want it to be perfect. You want it to be the perfect closing door for this Jason Blum, this Blumhouse Halloween trilogy. So what do you think? Hit me in the comments. Do you think new ending, new beginning, maybe a sex scene that they cut out or putting in? Who knows? Now, more Jason Blum news. He recently was doing an interview and they asked him about Halloween Ends. Would there be any more? And he put it on record. This is Blumhouse's final Halloween film. But he also said this will not be the last Halloween movie. It just will be the last movie that his production company is in charge of because they had the rights for 3 movies and now the rights go back to Malek Akkad. So everybody on every YouTube channel is asking the same question. Will they make more movies? Yes, they're going to make more Halloween movies. If the Akkads have showed you anything, they're going to make as many of these movies as they can, and quality doesn't come into play. Quality is not a stopping factor for these sequels. If you don't believe me, look at the 40 years of sequels before Halloween 2018. What will they do with the Halloween franchise next? Lots of people are saying series. Now let's break it down. I'd like to do a video just on a Halloween series, and I may in the future. There's a lot of things you could do. You could do it on Russellville. You could do it on the Charlie guy who went nuts and killed his family with a hammer. You could do Michael's time while he's in the sanitarium, which is a total no-go for me. I don't care what happened to Michael when he's in the sanitarium. Okay. Or you can just do it on Haddonfield in general. If you guys would like us to do a video on what a series would be in Haddonfield, or a Halloween series would look like, hit us below in the comments and we'll do it. So you can more than expect there will be tens and tens of more Halloween sequels. The real question will be, will they reboot it, starting with everybody young again, or will they try to pick up with a super old Michael Myers, or will they go the route of choosing after another sequel, like picking up after Halloween 2, like H2O did, or picking up after Halloween 4, or Halloween 5, or Paul Rudd in Halloween 6. I think we've been drugged. Or bring back Rob Zombie for a Halloween 3. What would you like to see? Hit me in the comments and tell me. Another rumor out there, and let me go ahead and put this out here. I do not know if this is a spoiler. I do not search out Reddit to spoil movies for me. But I was watching a video, and I've seen multiple videos reporting the same thing. And we touched on it early on with some of our predictions. The fact that Halloween Ends will pick up right at the end of Halloween Kills, and the town is going to kill Michael Myers, and the rest of the movie will have no Myers, but only in flashbacks. And if you listen to one of our previous videos where we talked about the Christine theory, this would come into play. Michael Myers is dead at the beginning, falls off the radio tower, by the way, and now Allison is dealing with the hurt and the regret of losing her entire family and driven slowly crazy before having to be killed by Laurie Strode at the end of the movie. Would also explain if Laurie Strode is actually normal in this new movie is because she knows Michael's dead. Did she leave the hospital and go straight to where Michael was and chase after him and run him up the flagpole and dump him off there? Who knows? Just a little rumor out there. Don't know if it's true. Don't want to know if it's true. Like I said, I want to be surprised like everybody else, but we have talked about on this channel the possibility of Halloween Ends picking up where Kills left off, and Michael actually doing the job at the beginning of the movie, and then Michael would only be in flashbacks or hallucinations throughout the movie. Next, everybody's wondering about the trailer, which goes back to what we talked about earlier in the video about Jason Blum. I'm guarantee you there's going to be a trailer to this movie. Like I said, we don't have sources. We don't know when it's going to be out, but you got to figure he's going to wait as long as he can to put this trailer out. This movie does not need massive marketing. Everybody that watched Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills are going to go to the theater and they're going to watch Halloween Ends. But he does have to reach that audience that are not Halloween fans, that audience that doesn't like scary movies, that might still want to come into the theater in October 2022 and see Michael Myers one last time. So when's the trailer come out? I don't know. You're going to have to check better channels for that. I just want to address the trailer situation. Yes, there will be a trailer. No, we're not going to have a prediction on this channel like everybody else. I will just say it's coming soon. How about that? And real quick, we want to thank everybody. The massive amount of love that people have showed us over the last 7 weeks of this channel is amazing. We just crossed 200 subscribers. We can't thank you guys enough. I love the interaction that we get in our videos, in the comment section. Keep it up. Guys, we don't want you to agree with us. Everybody should have their own opinion about this franchise, and nobody should get pissed off about it. Just discuss it. Not everybody's going to like the same movie. So we're loving the interaction. You guys keep it up. We're going to keep providing content for you guys. We love doing the horror stuff, but at the same time, we're not a horror channel. So check out our other reviews all across our YouTube channel and watch out for more content along the way. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this content, give us a like. Comment in the section down below and let me know everything you agree or disagree with. If you want to check out our podcast, we're available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, anywhere you can find podcasts. The ATGNAT podcast is there. I recommend checking it out. It's a really good show. We need people to listen. We love fans. Thanks for listening, guys. We love you.